Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to discuss ONDO. Is ONDO the next best dipping project that will make millionaires in the crypto space? Jomo, we're going to talk about it today because I'm
Oh
sick
man.
of hearing about the ONDO
Oh
nonsense.
man. It seems like whenever someone is talking about a project, it's like spreading like a wildfire. I don't know who starts it, but every time one influencer talks about it, then it's like pam, 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 pam. All the fake influencers start talking about it and start agreeing about how this same coin is the next big thing. Look, no one knows the reality. They don't know how to invest. They don't know how to trade. And that's why we're going to show you exactly what Ondo is all about, the technicals. We're going to show them the price action, all right? CM, show them, tell them, look at this. Just demand a fake out of this high, just
Let's start.
not looking good.
Let me talk about ONDO, man, because
Go for
I'm
it.
sick of this nonsense. Okay,
Go for
look,
it.
this coin had a very strong rally here. Okay, that was amazing rally for ONDO. Congrats to everyone that smashed it. It's an 8x. Then it pulled back, and then it made another, a 300%. So from the lows, it is up, 12x almost. So that's that's good. That's more than enough, for investors to start selling their rubbish coins that they've been buying under the market price, way below the market price, and they can sell it on a massive gains. That's first. So for me, I think it topped out. It looks like, look at this long wick here on the monthly chart, like a shooting star here. That's bearish as F. And you actually have two of them. You have also this kind of spinning top here. So obviously you can see here it is losing momentum. It is bearish. It is breaking bearish. That's like, it looks like a topping chart to me. And if you look on the daily chart, show you the daily chart here. It's also, oh yeah, we got a breakout. Oh no, it's
Not
a
an
breakout.
undo though. Not an undo.
Not Ondo, but we got a death cross on Ondo, man. Ondo had a death cross. This is for me a big no. I'm not gonna trade Ondo. I'm not gonna trade it. It is bearish, just like he did here. So what you can do, as if you are an Ondo enthusiastic, just wait for a tradable bottom, just like it had here. You can see you had a death cross, then it went sideways. So maybe it want to do something like that. You had a death cross recently. Maybe it want to go sideways here, and then you can buy the breakout of the bottom and make some money if you're lucky enough. But for me, Ondo is trash and it is absolute dog shit, and I'm not gonna buy it, man. It is not for me. We have other trades. By the way, if you want to come and trade with us, we have the link below. Join our community. We trade winners. We trade bullish coins when they're breaking out. And for example, now I think it's much better for you to buy the Bitcoin breakout if Bitcoin can break out. It's much less risky, much more beautiful than to buy this trash rubbish, that other influencers telling you, oh, it's the best tech, schmeck, mech.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Look, I agree on your points. Like, the thing is, look, Ondu is just, I think it's a lagging project, to be honest. Look, we've seen project made not only, like 6x here and then a double here, whatever, we've seen project make 20,000%. I mean, meme coins smashed it. AIs smashed it. Even, other RWAs, real world asset, they smashed it. The fact is that dipping, as a sector, wasn't I believe it's not a leading sector. It wasn't a leading sector, and I'm not seeing any leadership characteristics in Ondu or in dipping as a sector at all, right? So people need to understand, stop hoping, right? This is something, that influencers are talking about because they need to find something to talk about that makes a little bit of sense. And, it does make a little bit of sense and blah, 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 whatever. But the reality is that It made an okay move here. Actually, this was a trade that we took in the community. We made money here. It went into somewhat of a bear market, created a new bull market here, kind of faked out a little bit. This is not a really big, substantial high. And since then, it's going down. Now, I know for many of our viewers, this just seems like a bunch of, lines I'm showing over here. But the reality is, I'm trying to tell a story of price action, right? Whether did it had momentum, did it had like big strong buyers, did it had people that supported the price really good and then exploded, okay? And the price action is showing that not really, okay, not a huge bunch. A little bit if you got here in the beginning, from this accumulation range, you could have made somewhat of money, but even then, no one really no one is in from this day. This is not someone, okay? This is just exchanges and short-term IPO traders. People maybe got in the very short accumulation, so they bought here, they made what, 400%, then it went into a bear market for a while, and then look at this. If they bought here, they made what, another, let's say, twice, almost twice and half their money on it's this is not substantial, okay? This is not substantial. So I would argue ONDO is not a big leader unless it shows something else. And of course, ONDO won't make nothing. It won't move an inch forward without Bitcoin. So if you are interested for some reason, as CM said, wait for it to go sideways, just like it did here, okay? And if it breaks from this sideways action in the future, that might be a tradable bottom where you can enter here and then buy your beloved ONDO, okay? This is, okay, something, a type of strategy that you can put, and of course you can put a stop loss below these levels or whatever you want to do. At least you have some sort of a protection. But until then, ONDO is not showing anything. People, you need to understand, it's not about what do you think about a project. If you read about the project on the website and it makes sense, that is not fundamentally sound analysis. It just meant that someone made a marketing tool, which is called a website, and he sold you his idea about the project. That's not understanding fundamentals or whatever. See, I know everyone is about the fundamentals, right? Probably you heard about it from an influencer that doesn't know what he's talking about, and then you read a website, you don't really know what you talk about as well, but you not understand what price action is saying. Price action is saying so far ONDO is not a leader. It's not something you need to believe in because it hasn't showed you that you need to believe in. Really, it showed a little bit, but within a bear bull market where things made 20,000%, making a 5, 6x, 8x, that's nothing, to be honest. It means it's a lagger. So, I don't see anything in ONDO. I don't believe the hype about ONDO. Until ONDO showed me something different, I believe it's just a lagger, and I need big, big, big difference for it to show me that it's, convincing me otherwise. That's what I have to say about this. And hey, CM, you know what people need to more understand? Instead of believing kind of BS online from influencers that don't really give you a skill set, they just give you picks. We might be already in a bull market and in a bear market, sorry. And if we are not in a bear market now, we will get in a bear market in the future. And this is something that is coming from you people. CM, seems like no one understands it's the wrong one. CM, people seem to not know that you can make money in a bear market. CM, people don't understand that you can make money in a bear market, and that's why CM and I, we created this seminar just for you, because we know how to make money in bear markets as well as in bull markets. And instead of you just hoping, getting crushed by the markets and merely surviving the bear market, we created a 3 to 4 hour seminar to give you the tools, right, to not only survive the bear market, but to thrive, how to actually make money in a bear market. Yes, it is possible. And not only that it's possible, it's actually easier than you think, because no one knows how to make money in a bear market. The ones that do know, like me and CM, and we will teach you, of course, we make it as easy as taking, candy out of a child. Because when shorts, and we will teach you how to short work, they work ferociously. People, they are dodge. The market takes the stairs up, but the elevator down. And that is true for real bear markets. We're going to teach you how to master shorting, hedging, risk control, risk management, everything. Scan the QR code, join us, and you will get as well a 10% coupon code. Just go to the coupon code section, write April 10, write April 10 in the coupon code. It will give you a 10% discount to make it dirt cheap. Reserve a spot now because it's limited availability. It's next week, 8th of April. Make sure you sign up right now because we only have limited spots and it's running out fast. You want to take a spot now. CM, I will see you in the next one, and I will see you in the seminar next week. We're going to teach people how to make money in the bear market. Until next time, no edge,
no trade.
cheers, everybody.